Charlie and the Crayon That Drew Dreams. Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and sparkling streams, there lived a curious young boy named Charlie. Charlie loved to draw more than anything else in the world. Every afternoon, after finishing his homework, he would grab his box of crayons, a handful of blank paper, and find a sunny spot by the window. He'd draw everything that came to mind: towering castles, friendly dragons, rocket ships sailing among the stars, and forests full of talking animals. But one rainy evening, as Charlie sat gazing out the window, missing the warm sun, he spotted something unusual resting beneath his bed. It was a single crayon, unlike any he'd ever seen before. Its wrapper shimmered with all the colours of the rainbow, and even a few he couldn't quite name. He picked it up, feeling a tingling in his fingertips, and read the softly glowing words, "The Dream Crayon." Curiosity sparkled in Charlie's eyes. What would happen if he drew with it? He sat down at his desk, placed the crayon to paper, and began to sketch. First, he drew a fluffy cloud. To his amazement, the cloud shimmered and floated up off the paper, swirling around his room. With a giggle, Charlie reached out to touch it, and it felt like soft cotton candy between his fingers. Delighted, Charlie drew more wonderful things: a friendly elephant that waltzed in circles, a majestic treehouse with a ladder spiralling up the trunk, and even a tiny sailboat that bobbed on an imaginary sea. Each creation burst from the page, filling his room with colour and excitement. That night, as Charlie tucked himself beneath his blanket, the dream crayon lay on his pillow. He wondered, what if I could draw my dreams too? As his eyelids grew heavy, the crayon shimmered brighter, and in the softest voice whispered, "Draw your dream, Charlie, and let's adventure together." In his dream, Charlie found himself holding the dream crayon and standing in a magical land. The sky shifted from pink to gold, filled with gentle breezes and laughter. Everything he imagined became real, a playground of its own making. He drew a gigantic trampoline, and with a joyful leap, soared higher and higher until he touched the clouds. He drew bridges across sparkling rivers, meeting friendly dolphins who danced in the water below. He made friends with the animals he sketched, played hide-and-seek among candy-coloured trees, and built cosy homes for every creature. Each night Charlie dreamed a new adventure, and each morning he awoke with a heart full of stories and a mind swirling with ideas. But Charlie wanted to share this magical gift, so one bright Saturday morning he gathered his friends in the park. With a big smile, he handed each of them a piece of paper and his favourite colours from the dream crayon. Side by side they drew together castles, boats, fantastic creatures, and shimmering rainbows. All around them, the world filled with the joys of their imaginations. Charlie had learned something wonderful. While the dream crayon was magical, the real magic was sharing dreams with others. Every drawing told a story, and every story brought friends closer together. And whether they were awake or dreaming, Charlie and his friends knew that, with a little creativity and a lot of heart, they could build a world full of laughter, kindness, and adventure. And so, every time a child draws with a crayon, perhaps, just perhaps, a little bit of that dream crayon's magic finds its way into their own dreams too.